What's your favorite vacation you took with Michael?
Oh, by far it'd have to be Alaska. But if we're going outside of, you know, military and things like that, I'd probably have to say it was when he was supposed to be going to a teacher's conference in Cedar City. We were about 5 or 6 miles up this canyon in Cedar City, and I remember we got there and his parents had given us a tent for Christmas that year, and we were trying to set it up and we could not for our lives figure it out. And he's like, "That's it, it's becoming a burning heap of nylon, fetch me the matches." We're laying in there and I had just started to fall asleep and was really starting to doze off, you know, and I was cuddled up into his crook of his arm where I always lay, you know, and all of a sudden I'm like, you know, you kind of go into a little bit of your REM cycle, like, oh, 89. What? It's like, would you think I was a total wuss if we slept in the car tonight? And we put down the back seat in our little Subaru Forester, and we're both just cuddled up in there sleeping and stuff. And anyways, just drove along these roads and stayed in these campgrounds and went on hikes, and we had no agenda, no itinerary, no idea where we were, and it was just awesome. We miss our kids so much though that we're like, oh, let's go home a day early. I'm like, okay, you know, because we're like, oh, let's go see what the kids are up to, you know, and and stuff. And so that's always just a blast.
So if Michael were able to come back for 5 minutes.
Oh man.
Sit on the couch.
Yeah.
Sit the boys down. Sit you down. What's he gonna say?
What's he gonna say? Oh God. Well, first of all, he'll open up with some kind of joke. No, the first words out of his mouth, besides the joke, would be, "I love you. You guys are my everything." And I know that he would say, "It's worth it. Keep fighting. Keep getting up every day. Keep going. Because we're all going to be together again. Because death can't take that away from us." There were so many days I didn't want to fight anymore. I didn't want to try. Life seems so pointless without her. Waking up to that empty spot on the bed every morning just broke my heart. Every day, it was all I could do to get up and get my kids off to school. I would come home a lot of days and just crawl back in bed, covers over my head.
What is your advice to all the moms, all the wives? What do you got?
I guess I'd just have to say, life never works out the way you want it to. But there is a plan. I know there is. I know that my Savior has a plan for me. It's not the one that I wanted. But I know in the long run it'll be better for me. Because as hard as this has been, it has strengthened my relationship with my husband more than it ever could have if he was here, I believe. And it has strengthened my relationship with my children, and it has strengthened my resolve to fight and to never give up. And as hard as it is to say, I'm grateful for that. It's never easy, never will be. But I'm grateful for the sacrifices that are made so that we can become who we need to be. Just never give up.